There's about 3 million cases to Child Protective Services each year in the United States, and of those, about 500 to 600,000 are actually they're found to be true. The vast majority of them are neglect, but physical abuse is a second to that, and as is sexual assault is much less common, and there's a category, kind of other. So it happens frequently, concerns are voiced frequently, and as you can see, it's not that every case that's taken is something that's found to be true, but I think that you always want to err on the side of caution and protect a child. I think professional help is always the best way to go because we have certain ways of asking questions that are non-leading. You can always just ask a general question of how they're feeling with regards to their safety. So are you feeling safe right now? Are you feeling safe at home? If they say no, I would probably seek medical care. Unless they offer up something spontaneous to you. But I wouldn't go on a fishing expedition and start asking them a whole lot of questions. It actually makes our job a lot harder. We have mandatory reporting laws in every state, but in Rhode Island, every citizen is a mandatory reporter. So not just professionals, doctors, teachers, also just everyday people on the street. And if you do have a concern, then I think that the first thing is call the police if you do think that someone's in danger, or if you have a general concern based on what you're seeing, you can call DCYF because you are mandated to do so, which is kind of, like I said, kind of unique. And it's only if you suspect something. You don't have to have concrete evidence. You don't really have to prove that. You just have to suspect something. Your duty is to call the hotline, which is 1-800-RI-CHILD, and that's the DCYF hotline. When you call them, they'll kind of determine whether or not they feel this needs to be investigated. And what that means is that someone is assigned and will go out to the home and check and see if everything's okay. And if it's a suspicion that's actually founded, then they'll do an investigation and hopefully find some safety for the children. If it was a concern that was somehow a miscommunication, then nothing happens. There's really no harm in calling. You don't want to put yourself in danger. You do want to help the child, but you never want to put yourself in danger. So the best thing to do is if you're walking on the street and you see something really horrific going on is call the police right away and let them know where you are. Really what you need to consider is that we're acting on the behalf of a child who may not have a voice from themselves. So you're that child's voice.